welcome back to my channel. So, oh gosh, I can't remember when I did this. I believe back in September, I did a room tour and I mentioned that I was gonna have to move my craft room into my bedroom as I was getting 2 roommates. So I'm just gonna be doing a updated room tour. So I've been in this room now for quite a while. I've rearranged and organized everything to how I would like it. So as you could see previously when I just showed you a real quick pan around of the room, it is in my bedroom, so I do keep everything quite clean and organized on a daily basis. I do make up my bed, as I do also have my cat, so I can't really keep a whole lot of things out. So like in my other room, just gonna move around here, I do have this here, this shoe rack that houses punches, the handheld punches, and some eyelash trim up at the top there. You can kind of see it peeking out at the top. So that I kind of kept the same. Here I got this cute little string with some paper clips that have a bunch of cards that I have received, and I will eventually kind of change them out once I kind of get some other cards. Right below that, beside this door, I have this unit right here. So in the top here, I have some ribbon, as you can see. These are those boxes from IKEA, and they have a bunch of ephemera, mainly from the Planners Anonymous subscription kit, and then the other one has a whole bunch of Tim Holtz. I just have something up here that I need to go through. These two, one has ribbon, some more ribbon, and the other one has some more yarn. That's just a finished memory decks box that I created, and obviously some paper towel for art journaling. And then if I just pan, around here, in this little cubby, this bin here just has some items I've received from, handmade items I've received from swaps, and that's just a bunch of stuff that needs to get put away. This has some embossing folders and some more planners. This has some papers, individual papers, 6x6 and I believe 8x8 paper pads I might have here, and then some punches that don't fit in that there. This row here is all of my dies. So if you're interested in seeing another video, a closer video on how I store my dies, I'll definitely share with that. First, these two are the photo boxes from my Michaels, and those are just a bunch of planners that I purchased on Etsy that have sleeves inside them. If we go down to the bottom row, this one here has bins of flowers, bows, a embellishment box, a few embellishment boxes I've received. This one has a bunch of tulle inside, and this one has a bunch of crepe paper inside there. So then if we come over here, inside my closet here, and let me just turn this on, is obviously where I keep my clothes, but I'll just show you briefly, I do have a few bins right up here that house some other additional crafty items that I don't require on a daily basis that I can come and grab. So I had to utilize as much space as possible. Here I just have a shadow box that I purchased from Enchanted Creations. This is just a bin that's got a bunch of my stickers inside. And then I have this Alex drawer, and I'll just kind of fast forward you here and show you inside each one. now I am behind my door there, and right in front of my bed I have a 2x4, so 8 cubed calyx unit on its side. And so I just needed room to put my TV, but here I have, so I originally had this on my desk, and then I had to move it because I wanted another unit part there. So here I just have a cup that houses my fuse tool, and then this is just my turnaround thing that's got a bunch of the tools that I use quite frequently. So if you would like a closer video, I can definitely go through that with you. So then if we come down here, and the first, we'll start at the top here, but I will go through these two first just because these two right above and underneath each other houses all of my stamps and my stencils. So again, if you're interested in seeing a closer video on how I store my stamps, just leave me a comment down below and I'll be more than happy to do that. Right next to those two is my art journaling stuff. So I have a bunch of different art journals that I've created or have that I like to use. This bin here actually has all of my glues. So I just keep all of my glues in here. And it just helps to keep that up. That's just a project I'm working on, and that's just a bin that I borrowed from mom that's got a bunch of yarn that I was looking at. This here has my Dilution stuff, and then this has just some more stuff for my die cutting machine. And if we go over here, this is a divider unit that I got at IKEA as well. And so the top part has these two trays that just has a bunch of die cuts that I kind of cut out to use in projects, and then just some other stuff right now, and a punch. Here I have 4 of these. So this has my pom-pom trim. This has a bunch of cutout dies that I've received from friends and people. This has my tools for beads. And what was this one? Oh, right. This one is my muffin, I can't think, cupcake liners. That's what the word is. In there. So those all fit nicely. And these I got at my Dollarama. Underneath there is just my containers that house a bunch of different beads and trinkets. And then underneath that is just a bin of twine. And so if I move this way, sorry, I might have to try and move this out of the way here. Have to be at an angle. I just have my paper pads organized kind of by style. This just scrap bin of paper there, so if I need anything I can scrap in that. Here I have one of those, I bought it again at the Dollarama, and it's just one of those things that you can put your, like your plates or your pans, but I just have my different trimmers there. And then again, this one's just my different like nude colored paper and colored paper. So if I come right beside that, up against this wall here, I purchased this unit from Michael's. And so on top I just have my Cameo, so when I need to use that I have to roll this whole thing in front of my computer. That's just a project that I'm working on, some more projects. And here I have my Sizzix machine, and again some of these are my digital paper collections that I've been working on. And then I just have a paper recycle bin. And then, inside here, this stuff used to be on my Rascog cart, but I couldn't fit both. So inside here, I just kind of organized all of my different type of like foam adhesives and just some other adhesives in there. Here is my bling drawer. So again, I just organized that. And actually, I found that these are really nice, so I kind of have them organized by theme here. Underneath that is a bunch of wood embellishments, and then some other embellishments too. And then this one is bows and my chipboard letters. Next to that is where I keep a lot of my inks and just my whatever that thing is called, glue gun, there we go. And then underneath here again some more stamps, and then just some other punches again that don't fit somewhere else. And what's nice about this is this part here open, you can have it folded in, so when I need a little extra space I can always put that up. So now if we turn around, here is where I have my desk, and then I have, here is the pegboards from IKEA that I put up myself. I was pretty happy, and these shelves. And up top of these shelves I kind of just have a few things that I've received from people and a few things that I've made as well. So eventually when I turn this whole craft room, or this whole bedroom, into a craft room, I'll probably put a lot more of those up around and put some more projects up that I received from people. So I'll start with here since this is right in front of us. So the pegboard here. So I kind of, as you can see, I have my Nuvo drops there. This just has a bunch of the glue sticks. These are my embossing powders, my stamping platform things, the foiling stuff, and then again just some envelopes with, sometimes I'll put my swaps up there to remind me to take a look at them, and then again I just have again another swap there that I received just to add some color. I just have some extra flowers here. There's where I have some of my double-sided tape, and then this is my swap and crafting planner, so I take that down, use that quite often. Again, I just have some more pins there that hold up some more envelopes I received from people that I received in a swap as well. And then here's a little I can't think of the word, pouch that I kind of put some magazines in there, so things that again that I'm working on. So if we move right off to the side here, that's a bag that I just need to work on, is where I keep all of my cardboard whenever I need to use it on a project. That's just a swap that I just completed working on. So this was, I didn't have this here, and this is where I had my turning thing, but I found I really wanted this, so I put this here. So this just has all my Copics. It's got a bunch of buttons in here, and then again just some, one has tags, and I think one has some more other embossing powders that don't fit up top. Right next to it are my Tombos. Right next to that is my computer, my printer, again just some more projects I'm working on. And so this is kind of where I've been filming. I have some stamps for another project that I'm working on. I got another chair here, different chair. That cute little monster looking thing, that's a foot warmer. So if your feet are ever cold, I got that from a friend for Christmas. It's really cute. And then underneath here, I think a lot of this was the same for my previous room tour. So these are just bins that I can put projects in that I'm working on. This here just has a whole bunch of cards that I've created. My Hobonichi supplies, and that is my foil machine there. Then that's just my laminator machine. The box underneath just houses all of the cords to all of this gadgets. And then the most of these are magazines. One is some paper. This is my pocket letters and ATC cards. And then this is just cardstock paper here. So I like how everything is quite organized. And sorry, I'm going to go to the front of this desk. So in the front here, these bins. So one has a bunch of paper clips. This one, I kind of had other things in here, so I kind of moved it. So this is kind of spare for something to put inside. And then I had to reorganize my washi tape, and I only kept my absolute favorites in these two bins. And then just my crocodile and Instax camera. And then I just have a garbage pail right beside. So I do have, this room is long and skinny. It did take me like 2 months to organize it to the way that I wanted and liked, and just a lot of playing around and figuring out. I had to figure out what I thought was most important. Everything that was in my previous room could not fit in here, so I do have a spare room downstairs where I have some overdraft things. But again, I had to really think about what I used the most, what I grabbed for the most, and put that here in this room. So it did take me a while to organize and get some other things to help organize my craft room. So overall, I'm really loving how it turned out. It is quite a bit, it is smaller space than what I had before, but it has been working for me and I have been enjoying it. So hopefully this kind of gave you an idea if you don't have a huge craft space, and just to kind of utilize it as best as you can. And again, if you want to see a closer look at anything, just please let me know and I'll be more than happy to do that video for you. I all hope you have a great day, and thanks for stopping by.